What's good, y'all? Your boy Juice from the left field, doing Bulls versus Cavs preseason recap. First game of the preseason. Bulls fans, we've been waiting a long time to see everybody on the floor together with Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, Vucevic, Patrick Williams, who was out this first game, Alex Caruso. It was definitely an exciting game just to see everybody on the floor. And it seemed like everybody knew on the Bulls team was all excited to play with each other because they definitely put a hurting on the Cavs, even though it was the first preseason game. Bulls won, let's see here, 131 to 95, 131 to 95. And it just seemed like out the gate that they all just wanted to get on the floor together and just earn that cohesiveness, and they definitely did that this first game. They whipped on the Cavs, but the Cavs have good guards on their team. We always seem to have trouble with the Cavs in the past just because they're a good guard situation, but nope, definitely not this time, as the Bulls won 131 to 95. Just going over the stats. DeMar DeRozan, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Vucevic, 10 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists. Javonte Green. Now, Javonte Green, who was on the Bulls last year but didn't get much play due to injury, this man was out there just – he's definitely earned his playing time. Javonte Green, he was everywhere on the floor. He had 13 points, 8 rebounds, no assists, but he was in there grinding defensively. And it seemed like the Bulls altogether, it just seemed like they knew the offense is going to kick in, but – it seemed like they worked collectively on the defensive end, and they definitely shone through. Like I said, Javonte Green was one of the anchors for that. Lonzo Ball had 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, was another anchor on the defense. His hands was everywhere. Him, Javonte Green, and Alex Caruso were all involved with the defense, and because of that, that stepped up everybody else's defense. DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine, 25 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 4 for 6 from 3. Zach, and this was in 26 minutes. Zach just looked like Zach. Zach looked even extra happy knowing that he had other players on his team that could have his back if he wasn't scoring. So this definitely looks like an exciting season for the Bulls. Going into the team stats, the Bulls altogether collectively shot 43% from 3, 46% from the field, with 13 steals. Like I said, that defense was definitely kicking. Everybody seemed like they wanted to get their hands, quote unquote, no pun intended, in on the defense, and it definitely showed. And hopefully this keeps up throughout the season, knock on wood, no injuries or anything like that coming forward, but this definitely looks like an exciting team. So the defense, the offensive side, defense is what people think is going to hold this Bulls team back. I know a lot of people were saying, they might make the playoffs barely in the 8th place or 7th place, or up to as far as 5th place, maybe even 4th place. The East definitely has a lot of good teams in there with the Nets, the Heat, Milwaukee, even the Knicks. So the East is a good team to really, East is a good conference, but I think the Bulls are going to be able to have their hands in possibly the top 4 just on the offense alone. And if they play some good defense like they did against the Cavs last night, they might be a team to reckon with. So, like I said, the Bulls had 13 steals. They had 11 blocks. Caruso, Javonte Green, Lonzo Ball, hell, even Zach and DeMar DeRozan was in the mix in the defensive end. And we weren't even full strength. We didn't have our starting center, Patrick Williams. Ayo Damonso got to get in and play. Another exciting point guard for us. When we got him in the second round, he's easily first round player. So just like the Bears, we got a top player that fell into our lap. So hopefully we can get him on the floor good enough get on the floor enough times for him to develop. And thankfully, like years past, when we had players, a somewhat good team around us, it was our coaching that kind of set us in the wrong path. But not Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan is a tried and true coach. He's got a winning track record. Now he's over here in the East after being in OKC for a while. So I'm excited to see how he does his rotations. Even starting, like we have our starting people, we have a starting lineup set with Zach, DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball in the backcourt, and Patrick Williams and Vucevic in the front court. So with all of them on the floor, I mean, we've got 2-3 other playmakers and ball distributors besides Zach. So Zach can kind of run around as much and get more open shots while we have more playmakers. So, yeah, this is exciting. That was just game one of the preseason against the Cavs. But like I said, even preseason, we always seem to have trouble with the Cavs because of their guard play. They get two good guards in Sexton and Garland. But not today. We, at least not for this preseason game. We definitely put it on them. So hopefully more good games to come. We will be doing a recap here on the left field after every Bulls game, probably after every Bears game, and we'll see. We'll go from here. That's just game one of the preseason, but let's go Bulls. Your boy Juice, Left Field. Tune in, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. Hit me up. We'll be back. Peace.